Hello friends, today we are going to study chapter number 13 India, Location, Geological Structure and Physiography Part 1, lecture number 3. Friends, in this chapter we have discussed about the location of India in the very beginning. Friends, you might have clearly understood about the location of India. We discussed that India is a very vast country with lot of cultural co-influences in it. India is the largest democratic country of the world. The highest number of voters are present in India. Friends, when we discussed that, we also discussed that India is a country in which we can see the mutual relation. India is a country which is having a mutual relation with the other countries as well since ancient time. Friends, we discussed about the location of India. That India is located on the northern hemisphere, and if we talk about the longitudinal way, it is located in the eastern hemisphere. Friends, here latitudinally India is located on the northern hemisphere. If we talk about longitudinally, India is located on the eastern hemisphere. We also discussed that how the Tropic of Cancer, that is located on 23 degree 5 minutes east latitude, that is passing through almost India in the center, almost from the center of India, which divides India into almost two parts. That is the northern India and the southern India. The region that is above the Tropic of Cancer, that is known as northern India. The region that is below Tropic of Cancer, that is the southern India. Friends, we also discussed about the strategic location of India. We also discussed about the size of India. We discussed how India is located. The area wise, India stands on the 7th position in the world. India area is 32.8 lakh square kilometer, and it is on the 7th position in the world. Friends, we discussed that Russia stands on the very first position in area wise. Friends, we discussed about the strategic location, that how strategically is located. The eastern part of India, east to west direction, and the north to south extent, latitudinal and longitudinal extent are almost the same, that is 30 degree. Friends, we discussed about the strategic location, that there is a difference of 2 hours from east to west direction of India due to the latitudinal and longitudinal difference from east to west. As we discussed that Gujarat rises late than Arunachal Pradesh because of this latitudinal difference. Friends, we discussed where there is sunrise in Arunachal Pradesh, there is still night in Gujarat due to this time difference. We also discussed that 82 degree 30 minutes, at 82 degree 30 minutes, a standard meridian passes from India, which almost passes from the 5 states of India, which this standard meridian of India is considered as the local time of India, and that is why this difference of 2 hours is not considered. We do not have the different time zones as per the states that like in US. In India, we follow as per the standard meridian of India, we follow the same time, that is IST, Indian Standard Time, as per the standard meridian of India. So friends, we discussed about the strategic location of North India, in which we discussed that in North India high mountain ranges are there from northeast to northwest directions. Here we can see the plain region as well. Friends, we discussed that they are very important in each and every aspects. We discussed about the east-west direction, in which we discussed that India is covered by water from three sides, and that is why it is known as peninsula. On the west we can see Arabian Sea, on the east there is Bay of Bengal, and in the south we have Indian Ocean. India is having the longest coastline in the of the Indian Ocean, the countries that are having Indian Oceans, and that is why this ocean has been named from India, that is Indian Ocean. Friends, we discussed about the south of India, that due to this south of India has three sides, we are having the waterways. It is very important for international sea routes. As we discussed that due to the construction of the Suez Canal, the distance between India and Europe was reduced to around about 7,000 kilometers. Friends, we discussed that this was very important, friend, for international trade and commerce as well. Friends, today we are going to discuss about the tectonic plates, or we can say the structure of the earth. Friends, let us cover the topic, that is the tectonic plates. Information about the tectonic plates. Let us understand about these tectonic plates. When we are talking about these tectonic plates, here it is said the structure of the earth is formed. If we talk about the structure of the earth, it is formed of lithosphere and hydrosphere. Friends, you might be very much aware about the four spheres that are present in the world. We have already discussed this in our previous standards. There are four spheres: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere, that covers the land area of the earth, that is known as lithosphere. Hydrosphere, that covers the water area, that is known as hydrosphere. Atmosphere, which has the air in it, that is known as atmosphere. And the last is the combination of all these three, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere, the sphere in which all these three of the spheres, where air, water and land all are seen, that is known as the biosphere. Here we say the structure of the earth is formed with the help of land and water, that is lithosphere and hydrosphere. Lithosphere and hydrosphere. The crust of the earth, that is, we can say lithosphere. If we talk about the crust of the earth, that is lithosphere, floats over this lithosphere floats over the semi-liquid. It floats over the semi-liquid rocks of. It floats over the semi-liquid rock of asthenosphere. The crust of the earth, that is lithosphere, it is floating over the semi-liquid rock, that is asthenosphere. This semi-liquid rock, asthenosphere. On that, the crust of the earth, lithosphere, floats, we can say. Due to radioactive processes, due to radioactive processes going on in the interior of the earth, due to radioactive processes going on in the interior of the earth, heat is generated. Due to this reason, heat is generated. And when heat is generated, here is K. This heat tends to reach the surface of the earth. This heat tends to reach the surface of the earth by generating but it is generating convectional by generating these convectional currents, we can say. Friends, this heat tends to reach the surface, as we know, due to the radioactive process that is going on in the interior of Earth. Due to this heat tries to come up, and as it comes up, here they are generating conventional current. Here it is said that the upward pressure of the heat waves breaks the upward pressure of the heat waves breaks the upper layer into upper layer of the earth, we can say, into very large pieces. As the heat tries to come up, when this pressure is not maintained, then the blast comes, and this upward pressure of the heat waves, it breaks this upward layer of the earth into very large pieces. It is breaking this piece into very large pieces. These large pieces are known as lithospheric plates or tectonic plates. These plates that are broken due to the heat pressure, when this upper layer of the earth breaks into pieces, it converts into big pieces, and these plates are known as the lithospheric plates or the tectonic plates. Their high pressure, we can say, the high pressure and heat makes the tectonic plates float. Friends, here it is said the high pressure and the heat that is present in these tectonic plates, this helps the tectonic plates to float. So friends, here we have clearly understood that how the structure of the earth is formed due to this lithospheric and hydrosphere. This lithosphere floats over the semi-liquid rock of asthenosphere. When due to the radioactive process, when heat is occurred at the maximum level and when it rises upside due to the pressure, this land breaks into big pieces and that forms the big plates, and that is known as lithospheric plates or tectonic plates. Now let us understand about these tectonic plates. Friends, there are 7 major tectonic plates in the world. There are 7 major tectonic plates in the world. They are, let us see one by one. The first one is Pacific plate. First one is the Pacific plate. Second is North American plate. Third one is South American plate. Pacific plate, North American plate, South American plate. Eurasian plate. Fourth is the Eurasian plate. We can say Europe plus Asia. That is known as Eurasian plate. That is the combination of Europe plus Asia. Then African plate. Then number 6, that is Indo-Australian plate. Another is Indo-Australian plate. And the 7th one is Antarctic plate. And the 7 is Antarctic plate. So friends, here we have clearly seen about what is these tectonic plates, how these tectonic plates are formed, and which are these 7 tectonic plates. Friends, we discussed that these tectonic plates, as the structure of we have understood how the structure of the earth is formed. The structure of the earth lies in the combination of lithosphere and hydrosphere. This lithosphere, it floats on the semi-liquid rock of asthenosphere. Here we all know that radioactive heat is present in the interior part of the earth. Due to this radioactive heat, when the pressure of the heat increases, this heat starts moving upward. When this heat starts moving upwards, due to the pressure of this heat, the upper part of there is the crust of the earth that breaks into very big pieces, very large pieces, and these big pieces were known as the plates, or we can say lithospheric plate, or we can say tectonic plates. If we talk according to these plates, here we say that there are total 7 major plates that are present in this world. If we talk the first plate, that is Pacific plate, second North American plate, third South American plate, fourth Eurasian plate, fifth Indo-African plate, sixth Indo-Australian plate, and the 7th is Antarctic plate. Friends, you can see these big plates on which we can see the structure of the earth is formed. So friends, here we have clearly understood about the structure of the earth, as well as we have discussed about each and every information that is related to this structure of the earth and the tectonic plates. Now we learn about the movements of these plates in our next lecture. Thank you.